Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. I am doing my March TBR and I am going to go ahead and do a couple disclosures. First of all, I'm still a little sick. I have been pretty much sick the entirety of February and I'm still kind of getting over it, so my voice might sound a little strange and I do apologize for that. Secondly, this TBR is going to be very interesting because I have wrapped up books and I have unwrapped books that are both TBR. So I have a TBR jar right here. I did input some random numbers that for wrapped up books, and I also included a TBR prompt that just says wrapped book. So if I get a wrapped book, I can either choose a random one or I can do like a number generator. I haven't decided how I'm gonna do that just yet. I haven't had a physical TBR since like October or November of last year. I don't remember, because I decided to wrap all my books and I am very much a mood reader, but picking a random number and reading whatever book I get has been helping me get my TBR down. But I'm ready to unwrap all my books and I want to do one more video with wrapped up books, so I figured I would do this, and then after this I'm going to actually unwrap everything. So I do have some books over here on my TBR, and I also have some over here. Not very many, like 3 over here, maybe one or two, because one's also part of a series that I cannot, it's like in the middle of a series and I can't read that one because, you know. But anyway, so I don't know exactly how this is gonna go. This is gonna be interesting, but I unwrapped a couple books just to give myself a little bit more variety for unwrapped books. I am really, really excited. So let's go ahead and get into pulling some prompts. I'm going to do, I think I'm only gonna do 5, simply because of the fact that I haven't really read very much. I'm actually in the middle of 2 books right now. Anyway, let's do our first prompt. So, I don't know if you guys can hear my neighbors or not. I'm going to apologize if you can hear my neighbors. I don't know if you can or not. They do have a toddler and I can hear them crying. So, but anyway, a 1-word title. I pretty much knew instantly what book I was going to get because I've been wanting to get to this book for a while, and I know I'm going to tackle this series this year. I'm going to do Flawless by Elsie Silver. I have been wanting to really actually get into this series, and ironically I just unwrapped this book before I started filming this video, so it's kind of ironic, but this is literally the only book I have unwrapped that has a 1-word title. And so we're just gonna go ahead and do this because I know I want to read this. Book number 2. I'm trying to like kind of mix it up because I had put just the stuff on top, like the new stuff on top. Okay, we're gonna do a free pick. I'm gonna come back to this one until after I do everything else. So let's go on to prompt number 3 and we'll come back to number 2 since it's a free pick, because I really don't know. I think I have an idea of what I'm gonna do, but a book you think will be 5 stars. I'm going to be starting a lot of series in this this month, but I'm going to do From Blood and Ash. I've heard a lot of good things about this book. I heard like the first one is really good, and then like I think as the series goes on it kind of goes downhill or whatever, but I know a lot of people like the first one. Like, I've heard amazing things about this book. I don't exactly know what it's about. I think it does deal with vampires and stuff, but I don't really know much about this one. I didn't say much about this, but I feel like everybody knows about this book. It's a cowboy small town romance. That's all I really know about that. But yeah, we're gonna do From Blood and Ash for our third pick, but our second pick technically. I'm gonna be editing out a lot of coughing because I'm still coughing quite a bit. Okay. A book by an author you've never read before. So for this prompt, I'm going to go ahead and do A House Across the Lake. I've never read anything by Riley Sager, but I've heard mixed reviews about their books. But I've been wanting to get to this book and I really want a thriller, so this is what I'm going to do. I want to read more thrillers this year. I feel like I didn't really read very many last year, and so I really want more because I used to really love thrillers. This is the last pick. Okay, number 34. Oh, no. I already know I'm not going to end up reading this, but it's Where the Crawdads Sing. I've had this on my TBR forever. I don't think I'm going to get to this. I will try my best to read it, but this is one of those books that I have been avoiding because I don't know if I'm actually ever going to read it. So we shall see. I'm gonna go back to my free pick now because I know what I'm going to choose. For my free pick, I'm going to go ahead and do Rebel Witch. This is book number 2 in the Crimson Moth duology. This is one of my most anticipated reads. I read the Crimson Moth I can't remember when I read it, but I instantly fell in love with that book. It wasn't 5 stars for me, but it was really, really close. But I'm really, really excited about this. I might do one more pick, because 5, I don't know, I just feel like I want one more. I'm feeling like I'm gonna read more in March, since I didn't read very much in February. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and do one more pick, because I just feel like 6 is a better number than 5. Okay, this is a chunker. So this is a number 1. It means this is gonna probably be a fantasy if it's just chunky. It is a fantasy. It's Dance of Thieves. Okay, we got Dance of Thieves. I can't promise I'm going to get to this, but I've heard that this is I think this is a YA fantasy, and I don't really know much about it, but I heard good things about it, but now I haven't really heard much about it. I don't really know anything about it, but I heard good things when it first came out, or when like people first started talking about it, I should say. When did this come out? This came out in 2018, but I feel like I heard a lot of things, I don't know, like in 2020 or 2021 or something like that, which is part of the reason why I got it. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and put this on our TBR. So that is our 6th book. Ooh, which that makes this our TBR. For March, we got mostly fantasy and then some romance. I cannot promise I'm going to get to all of this. I can't promise I'm going to get to all these, but I'm going to try my best. I am still recovering from being sick. I don't know when I'll be not so sick, I guess. I'm hoping by like the next week or 2 I'll be better, but I do plan on filming a lot more. I have been kind of MIA because I would get so busy, but also my camera broke and I have to use my phone, and it's just a little bit harder to film on my phone and edit and everything like that. It's just a little bit more difficult for me, so bear with me. My videos are going to be very all over the place. I might upload once a month, I might upload more, I don't really know. I'm trying my best here. I really want to get better at filming and uploading and everything. So like I said, I'm in the middle of a video. I've been filming since the end of January, and I haven't really read anything, so I haven't been able to continue that video, but I am going to continue on with the video. I am kind of back to reading, so I will try and get that video up. It'll probably be up after this video, because this video is probably gonna get edited pretty quickly. But anyway, this is my March TBR. Like I said, we got a lot of fantasy and some romance. I cannot promise I'm going to read this one, and I cannot promise I'm going to read this one, but I do know for a fact that I will be reading Rebel Witch, and I'm going to try and read at least these 2, and I'm gonna try and read majority of this. It's just these 2 that I'm not very certain I'm going to get to, but I'm going to try my best. I am in the middle of 2 books like right now, like I said. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.